Here in the I button and in description box below will get complete playlist of discrete mathematics. Welcome to video number 6, and this video is very important because in this video we are going to deal with a new topic, that is subset. Okay, very important topic. Before I get into this topic, I would request you to subscribe to my channel, and if you learn something from my videos, then please hit the like button and do share the playlist of this chapter with your friends. Okay, in this way only you can support me, and it is just a request. So let us start with the topic, that is subset. If all the elements that are present in A is contained in set B, then we can say A is a subset of B. Okay, if all the elements of A is contained in set B, then A is a subset of B. Okay, let us take one example. Let's say you have a set A and the elements present in this set A are 1, 5 and 6. Okay, now we have another set, that is B, and the elements that are present in this set are 1, 2, 3, 5 and 6. Here you can see all the elements of A are present in B. That is 1, 5, 6 are also present in set B. So we can say, since all the sets of all the elements of set A is contained in set B, if all the elements of set A is contained in B, then we can say A is a subset of B. Okay, I hope this point is clear. Here A will be known as subset and B will be known as superset. Okay, here A is known as subset and B is known as superset. We have I hope that you have seen another way to represent this set, that is subset, that is, yes, this. Okay, yes, this is also another way to represent this set. Okay, where to use this sign or this sign? Okay, when all the elements of A are equals to B, and okay, here all the elements of A are present in B, but if you check the cardinal number of A, okay, it is less than cardinal number of B. In case the cardinal number of A is equals to cardinal number of B and the elements are same, okay, that is all the elements of A are present in B and the cardinal number is same, then you can use this form also. Okay, this form also, or you can use this form also. Okay, there is no problem in using this or this form. This is also known as subset, this is also known as subset. Here you can use this sign as A is a subset of B, or you can use A is a subset of B. Okay, both the signs are almost identical. Okay, yes, now we'll see some very important key points. Yes, the first and the most important point is phi is a subset of every set. Okay, here you have set A, set B. Here you can say phi is a subset of A and phi is also a subset of B. Okay, that is phi is a subset of every set. Okay, yes, it is a subset of every set. That is, if you take two examples, that is set A and set B, phi is a subset of A and we can say that is phi is a subset of B. Okay, yes. Here we can say second point, that is we can say A is a subset of A because since all the elements of A are present in A, so we can use either this sign or this sign. Okay, yes, this sign. So we can say that is A is a subset of A. We can use this also. And very important thing, that is this point is very important. A is a subset of B. Okay, how we can say in algebraic form? Yes, if somebody is written that is A is subset of B, then algebraically how we can write? Yes, all X belongs to A implies X belongs to B. It means, yes, what is X? X is an element. Okay, what is A? A is a set. B is similarly a set. X is an element. If all elements, okay, if all X, okay, all X means all elements that belongs to A implies elements belongs to B. Okay, that is all X belongs to A implies X belongs to B. Here you can see the X, if X is 1, then it is also contained in 1 in B. Okay, if X is 5, which is contained in set A, then it is also contained in set B. If X is 6, okay, yes, then you can see this 6 is present in set A and set B also. Okay, so here you can say A is a subset of B. It means all X belongs to A implies X belongs to B. Okay, there is last, that is last point, very important point. If A is not a subset of B, okay, if somewhere is written that is A is not a subset of B, then you need to know that is at least one element must be there that belongs to A such that X does not belong to B. Okay, I repeat this once again. If somewhere is written that is A is not a subset of B, it means there must be one element. Okay, at least there must be one X. Okay, at least there must be one X that belongs to A such that X does not belongs to B. Okay, it means yes, if you take one more element, that is for set A, that is 1, 5, 6 and 7. Okay, if you see that 7 is not present in B. Okay, if you take examples for this set A as 1, 5, 6 and 7. Okay, if you include this 7 as the fourth element of this set, and you can see in this set 7 is not contained. Okay, 7 is not an element for set B. In that case, yes, we can say A is not a subset of B. That is at least one element X that belongs to A such that X does not belong to B. In that case, we can say A is not a subset of B. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.